There are three types of enterprise data that every business runs on: master data, reference data, and transactions. If your master data isn't right, everything built on top of it breaks. LakeFusion is building the only platform that unifies all three natively on Databricks. We started with MDM, truth and trust in your core master data. Think customers, suppliers, legal entities. The bread and butter of enterprise data management, but we do it differently. By building natively on Databricks, your data never leaves the Lakehouse. No extraction, no replication, no governance gaps. Governed by Unity Catalog with golden records immediately ready for analytics and AI. Just like MDM creates a golden record for customers and suppliers, LakeFusion PIM creates a golden record for products. Governed through Unity Catalog, built on Lakebase, and living in the same Delta Lake tables your team already manages. This is a live product catalog, and you can see immediately what product managers deal with every day. Missing attributes, unenriched records, duplicates across channels, workflows stuck in approval and queues for days on end. This is the problem PIM solves without ever leaving the Lakehouse. LakeFusion PIM takes advantage of a relational data model to make managing multiple taxonomies and their specifications quick and easy. Inheritance makes it straightforward to map all of your content onto your business logic and create as many downstream taxonomies as you want for all of the different web channels and sites your omnichannel strategy needs. LakeFusion PIM also makes localizing your content a snap. Our LLMs can automatically translate and generate marketing content at the push of a button. And since enrichment pipelines run on Spark, this scales to millions of SKUs without any additional infrastructure. Everything stays governed through Unity Catalog, full lineage, access controls, audit trail. What used to take a team of analysts days now happens automatically inside the Lakehouse. And here's what a governed record looks like inside PIM. Every attribute populated, every category assigned, every status tracked. One source of truth built on Delta Lake, governed by Unity Catalog, ready to feed every downstream channel and AI workflow. LakeFusion PIM is currently in beta, and we're building something that doesn't exist anywhere else. Enterprise Product Information Management native on Databricks, powered by foundational model serving. We're already seeing strong customer interest as we build toward GA because product teams are desperate to get out of spreadsheets and into the governed Lakehouse where their data belongs. This is LakeGraph, running natively on Databricks. Here, you can upload data directly from the source tables that live in Delta Lake, which is governed by Unity Catalog. You navigate to a graph. You can give AI a description of what a graph should do and point to where in the catalog our graph should be created. We see our nodes, our edges, and then when we scroll down, our interactive graph ontology, in which we can change the size and the color of a node to fit our needs. Now, what if we wanted to analyze a graph? Say I wanted it to show me all the hotels in Denver. Well, I jump to the query editor, and by the power of LakeGraph, this will give me results in just milliseconds. One hop traversal, but is it fast for something multi-hop? To do this in a relational database would be very computationally intensive, but in the graph world, with our proprietary adjacency list, the retrieval is much faster and efficient, and our multi-hop traversal still only takes a few seconds. Speed is LakeGraph doing the work. Databricks is managed in our PostgreSQL layer underneath the graph. Now we jump to the analytics. Every entity is scored on two graph metrics, page rank for influence and betweenness for bridging. The risk matrix plots them on a 2x2 grid. Top right is critical, high on both. Top left is structural bridges. Bottom right is monitor, and bottom left is low priority. Allows us to make inquiries such as, what are the most critical entities? Here we see that we have 165 critical hotels and one critical supplier. These are the anchor entities I can't afford to lose. Also ask, what's the risk distribution on the supplier network? We see that we have 36 structural bottlenecks, a risk only a graph view surfaces. That means LakeGraph can answer the big question, what suppliers should I diversify away from first? That's our list. Data to graph to decision in 10 minutes on 5 petabytes of production, all inside Databricks. MDM for trust, PIM for operations, LakeGraph for intelligence. One platform, one Lakehouse. We are LakeFusion, and we are built on Databricks.